Pleasure being back, fellas. What's up with it? I'm not really good at intros, so I'm just gonna get straight into it. Over the weekend, I had a fight that I unfortunately lost. It was this Irish pub ceremonial event held in Portland, Oregon. It was at ninth. Actually, they hold it every year, and fortunately, I was able to attend it. It was quite a ceremony, I do say so. We walked out the national anthem, the Irish national anthem, and the American national anthem. It was quite a moment. Not gonna lie, it was kind of fire. But after the fight, I didn't think I won. I actually knew I lost. It was a poor performance on my behalf on a lot of fronts. I didn't let my hands go. I wasn't gun shy. I made a conscious decision not to let my hands go. It was a tricky style, but it was nothing that I hadn't seen before. I lost primarily from my perspective due to things that I wasn't doing in the ring. Something as banal and cliche as improper breathing techniques. I know that sounds real funny, but from coming from a boxer, but I've never really actually learned how to breathe in there. And by that, I don't understand. I've never understood the physiological connection between the short exhale that are made. I've never understood those noises. Never understood them. But I do now. My coaches think it's mostly psychological, that I should speak to a sports psychologist. They're perplexed at the boxing knowledge I have at my disposal, but my inability to apply it to the arena. One coach in particular thinks I'm gun shy. I don't know if I would call it gun shy at the moment. I'm not entirely sure what I would call my behavior at the moment. But from my perspective, I don't see success or improvement as one perfect concatenated sequence. Success or improvement is capricious and I won't say indeterminate, but it's not a pretty thing. It has its peaks and it has its tropes. I wouldn't call improvement a linear phenomenon by no stretch of the imagination. I, on occasion, well, not on occasion, I hate losing. Like every other competitor and perfectionist, I hate losing. I really do hate losing. But losing is very, very beneficial and auspicious and works to the betterment of all who can salvage it. Hadn't I lost, certain things would have been brought to my attention. Then I lost, certain things wouldn't be made apparent. So I never consider, oh, it's maybe a loss on record, but it's always a lesson that any conscious agent should walk away from the situation with. I have a really jam-packed schedule, so I can't, even if I were to consider it a loss, personally, I wouldn't have the luxury of letting it dictate my schedule or my emotional state. I compete next weekend, the 21st and the 22nd. I compete the weekend after that, the 28th. And I may compete the weekend of April 4th, but I'm certainly competing the weekend of April 10th and 11th. And then I'll be competing May 4th. So lots of fights, lots and lots of lessons, lots and lots of growth and development, lots and lots of refinement, lots and lots of dialing, lots and lots and lots of testing. Back to the fight, I felt really lethargic for some reason. Maybe it was because I probably overtrained for that. I was spamming it. That previous Friday, I did one of my test days. That Saturday, I sparred. That Sunday, I sparred and did mitts. That Monday, I had training. And before that training, I had a test day, my own test day. So it was 2 sessions that day. And then it was run and training on Tuesday. And then it was sparring. It was sparring only on Thursday. Now, I probably did overtrain going into that. But trying to diagnose what is overtraining, because from my perspective, those top level guys, they work hard actually. They're training today, but I may be overtraining. I'll be overtraining. So this week, I think I'll dial it back on everything except my running regimen. But I could possibly be overtraining. I won't deny that possibility, because I felt lethargic even after all the rest I thought I had. So that'll be something for me to about in the next entry going forward. I'll probably make another one of these in the next few days. Preparing for tournament this week. It's going to be a fun one. We'll have a lot of content made, and hopefully you tune in to check that out. But my name is Gerald. Go get what you want, champ.